I thought it was pretty good. Hitting the ball with really good elevation. I thought that was one of the best aspects of my kicking today. I feel like I got the ball up quick. Had a lot of power on the balls. Missed that 66 off the right upright, probably 3 or 4 yards up, and obviously missed the 58, but made 61, made 54, made 52, and just showed how consistent I was. So I was overall pleased with the day. We did some run-on situations outside and made all those kicks. Kind of showed I was good under pressure and kicked off really, really well with a windy day. So I thought it was a great day.
He seemed surprised when you wanted to go 66. Was that not planned or what?
Yeah, so I had a 61 on my script, and then I was hitting the ball really good. Obviously, I was hitting it with – I cleared that 61 by probably 5 or 6 yards. So I was like, all right, let's go after a ball here. And I went after the 66, and I hit it really hard. It just ended up just staying right and just dinked off the upright about 4 yards up. So not too mad about that miss. I would have been tying the NFL record, but just wanted to show how strong of a leg I have. I think a lot of people think just because I'm 20 years old going into the NFL that I don't have a strong enough leg. Like, I wanted to show them that I'm just as elite as every guy in the league.
Coming out after a junior year, not really common for kickers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've studied on it and all.
Yeah.
What went into your decision?
Yeah, I think just the success I had found in my previous 3 years, especially having success freshman year, I think that kind of jump-started into my sophomore year, kind of going 80+% that year. And then really the thought, was like at fall camp, I was attempting field goals for 58, 61, 56, and I was just banging them through. And, that's what it takes to be at that NFL level. You see guys like, Evan McPherson, for example. He was a guy that ended up graduating early or leaving early as well, and he's attempting 57, 58 yarders in the first quarter. So it's like in order to be at that level for most teams, you got to be able to make those deep attempts. So I felt like I showed success during the season with that, and I just was ready mentally to go chase my dream in the NFL.
You're leaving with a legacy here,
Yes,
career
sir.
field goal percentage leader,
Yes, sir.
and charity work.
Yes, sir.
What you've done when you reflect back on your 3 years, what we think of?
Man, first of all, I want to say thank you to this place. Fayetteville is probably one of the greatest towns I've ever seen, and I've been to a lot of places around the United States, but just the community here, the coaching staff here, the players around me, I've made friends for life, and I'm forever indebted to it. But just kind of looking back and seeing the kind of legacy I left as far as community service is something that was really important to me. Started it freshman year, continued it all the way through my junior year, and hopefully other guys on the team saw me as an example, and hopefully they kind of get into it, and I think they will. It just shows kind of the character of the teammates that I played with, and obviously even with the highest career percentage is something that's really cool. Not everyone can say they leave a school with a record that is over the whole history of the whole football program. So I'm super excited for the future and just forever indebted to Arkansas.
How have you been handling the whole draft process, going to the combine, coming back for pro day?
Yeah, it's been wicked. You talk to any of like Bo, Trajan, Nudie, Brady, like I feel like I'm in and out of the house every week. I get a call from my agent at 9 o'clock one night that I'm flying out to Phoenix the next morning to go train because a flight spot opened up. So it's like I didn't have my bags packed or anything, so I stuffed in the bag, left the next morning. So it's definitely all over the place, but I think that kind of keeps me on my toes a little bit when I need to maybe work out for a team or just be in a bind. I think it will prepare me for the next level because I'll be traveling, every other week, Thursday, Sunday, wherever I'm going to play, I'm going to be traveling. So it's been hectic, but it's been a blessing. Not everyone gets to, participate in it.
How do you feel your performance was today compared to in Indianapolis?
Yeah, I thought they were very similar. I missed my 2 misses at the Indy were off the upright, so that was a little bit of a head scratcher. When I missed off the upright twice, I was like, crap, well, can't really hit me. It's a game of inches at that point. So ended up after those 2 misses going 15 straight, back to 60 twice. So I was pretty pleased with that performance. But I think one thing that I really wanted to show today was just I didn't hit the ball the cleanest at Indy. I made a lot of kicks, which is the name of the game. But I wanted to show guys that, look, I have an elite leg talent, and I wanted to put it on display today. And, I was hitting the ball from 45 yards above, way, way, way above the upright. So I just wanted to kind of clean up some stuff and really show them that I was honed in on my skill.
Probably a stupid question, but different ball, college to pro. Is that
Yeah.
an adjustment?
No,
period?
that's not a stupid question at all, actually, because it's a lot different. The sweet spot, the ball is a little shorter. Maybe might be the same height as a college ball, but it's a lot fatter. So the sweet spot's a little bigger, but if you hit a higher ball in college, like the Nike balls are a little skinnier. So if you think about that, you can get more foot under the ball so it'll get higher. These balls you have to hit a little differently to get the ball up and elevated like that. But if you can find the sweet spot with them, you can smash the ball. So I kind of played around with that the first month and a half that I was kind of training with them and ended up finding my sweet spot with it.
Where have you been based for all this, and who's your rep?
Yeah, so been out of Fayetteville. I thought, why not be around all my buddies from mental sport? My best friends live here, so I want to be around them in good mental state and kind of hanging around them for my last bit here. And I have the weight room here, obviously, to still use. Recovery was very important to me. Nutrition's important to me, so I still have the Jones Center to go to. So I thought it would be kind of stupid just to kind of fly somewhere and stay somewhere for that length of time. But my rep is 4 stars. I love that guy to death. He's a great agent. He's taken me through the kind of the whole process of flying me out to places, making sure that I was taken care of on and off the field. So it's been amazing so far.
What are you hoping to continue to refine between now and the draft?
Yeah, just I think wanting to keep showing my consistency. I think I showed it today really well inside 55. And, I mean, a lot of games are won outside that in the NFL, but I really just want to show teams, look, I'm the best guy in this class, and I kind of want to just put it on display as much as possible that I'm ready for the next level. Just keep putting trust. At this point, people are trying to find ways not to draft you, so you want to give them every right answer to give.
So being drafted, is that an important thing for you?
Yeah. I definitely think I have the potential to be a draft pick. You've seen probably the past 2 or 3 years there's usually 1 kicker, 2 kickers. Last year's was a little different story, being 3 kickers drafted, but I do feel like being a draft pick is a special thing as a specialist, and the elite guys get drafted. I mean, obviously, if not, UDFA route, I'm going to go compete my butt off. Like, at that point, it's a job, and you're going out there and fighting every day for your job. So wherever I go, I'm just going to compete my butt off. So.
What are your plans for draft weekend?
Yeah, chilling with my parents, my brother. That's it. Kind of waiting on the call back, and I might be up here in Fayetteville, might be in Oklahoma City. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm just going to be kind of hanging out with them. Nothing crazy.
It went really good. It's super cool being out here. It's nice being back in Arkansas. There's a lot of support, which makes it really cool. Friends and family were able to come. It was awesome.
The process, the combine, and here, how's that been for you?
It's been really cool. It's been a dream going to the combine, being able to share that with guys like Bo and Cam and Tree and all those guys. It was a Nudie. It was awesome.
Did you was it a tough decision for you on whether to come back for another year, or was it time to go? What was that like?
I love Arkansas, and it's an amazing place, but I felt like it was my time. Playing in the NFL has always been my dream, and I felt deep down, through prayer and stuff, that it was my time.
Did you accomplish everything that you wanted to accomplish today versus maybe
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think I had a really good day. I was able to show athleticism. The combine was awesome. With those combined, I think I had a good showing.
What was your experience at the combine?
It was an awesome experience. It's really cool. It's a lot of meetings, a lot of medical stuff. You're meeting and talking with coaches and scouts and meeting other O-linemen from all across the country. It's just it's a cool thing to do.
What's the preparation like for you from now until the draft?
Yeah, so the preparation is all these workouts that we've been doing have been combine focused, drill focused. It's time to start training like a football player again, and kind of shifting from run 40s to doing that.
And who's your rep?
Wait, what did you
Who
say?
are you represented by?
Chris Turnage, yes sir, out of Hot Springs, yeah.
Ready? Appreciate
Awesome,
it, man.
thank you.
Hey man, combine in here, how did it go for you?
Went pretty well. It was definitely a blessing to be back home, Fayetteville. So try to show out. It's been really good.
What was the day like for you? Any particular highlights from today?
I feel like position drills was really good. 5-10-5 really good. L drill really good. So those are things that I focus on because I already finished like the bench and everything at the combine. So I just wanted to finish what I started. It went pretty well. Mm-hmm.
What's been the preparation for you from kind of before now and up until leading out of the draft?
Definitely hard work. Losing some weight, getting slimmer, getting leaner. Focus on mental things. Staying in the playbook, our playbook, so I can recite it to the scouts as well. Keeping in touch with the teammates, being with my son, my fiance. So everything been pretty good. Family, grinding, and showing love to Fayetteville, the Razorbacks for sure.
What's it been like talking to kind of the teammates who are now kind of trying to get ready for next season?
It's been pretty good. I'm encouraging them. I'm seeing them doing their thing at spring practice. I was out there. Just keep motivating them because, it's hard work. Hard work takes a lot to get where, we go professional. So I'm learning that myself. I just want to encourage them. Everybody can do it. Everybody's some dogs. So, yeah.
What does it look like for you between here and the NFL draft?
It's really the unknown, honestly, like draft-wise. But I'm just going to keep working. Keep my head down, keep praying. Just keep going.
What's that ideal weight for you? You say you got down a little bit.
Ideal weight like 267, 270 range at the most. Stay around that range. Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like you could bring to an NFL team?
Definitely dog mentality, hard work. I really focus on mentality though. I really got a strong mentality, and God will take me where He want me to go. So faith as well.
Who you working with as an agent?
Damian Butler.
Okay.
When you look back at your time in Arkansas, what are you going to remember the most?
Oh, definitely them fans. For sure, them fans. Like that's the first thing that just came to my mind. The fans. This is a real loving community. I would definitely say, welcome me with open arms. I'm forever gonna love Fayetteville. Forever gonna love the Hogs. Forever gonna love all the coaching staff. They did everything for me. They motivated me. So I love everybody.
From what you learned here at Arkansas, what can you take from here to the next level in the NFL?
Definitely maturity. Just maturing as a man, going into the profession. Very competitive business, very competitive industry. So I learned conductive criticism from here. I learned how to be a man, take it, get better. So definitely maturity, I say. I learned the most.
Appreciate that.
All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
I think it went really well. It's kind of the end of a long process here, so feels good to be done. Just kind of sit back and see what happens, and got to do it with my best friend, so really fun today.
Brady.
Yeah.
You're 39 reps at the combine. Turned a lot of heads. What was that like doing it, and then the aftermath, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I had a chance just from training to get a lot of reps and to be towards the top. So anyway, super blessed that Lord gave me the strength to be able to do that, and I was healthy enough to be able to do it at the combine and perform on a big stage like that. So proud of myself. I'm thankful for all the training I've had to get me there, and it's awesome.
What's it been like for you kind of just preparing for the pro day today and now moving forward for the draft?
It's been a really fun process. I went down to Frisco and Dallas, kind of where I'm from, back to train, and got to meet a lot of really cool guys. That's kind of the biggest thing is just meeting everybody from across the country that's in the same position that you are. Building relationships with them is, the funnest part about it. But it's been really fun. Really enjoyed it, and glad it's over and looking forward to the draft.
What's the preparation going to be for the draft from here moving forward?
For here, a lot of working out, staying in shape, talking to teams, things like that. Yeah.
Do they like you for center or just interior, or what are you doing?
I guess it depends on the team. I've heard teams like me a lot at center. Some teams like me a lot at guard. Obviously played 3 years at guard, a year at center, so I can, got film at both. So I feel comfortable at either one, just wherever they have a need.
Did you feel good for your value that you did play center during the course of this year?
Yeah, I think it helped me out a lot. And that was kind of a recurring thing that came up at the Senior Bowl and the Combine, is that being able to show that I could play center and have that versatility helped me out. So I was thankful I was able to do that this year.
What's your biggest takeaway from your time in Fayetteville?
Biggest takeaway is the friendships I made. I got to do this whole entire process with Brady. Came in with Brady. Get to do it with people like Nudie and Cam, and going to the combine with those guys. Playing several years with those guys and getting to do this with those guys. It's been a true blessing, and it's the best part about coming here.
And what's the biggest thing you think you can bring to an NFL team?
I think my physical strength and competitive spirit. I think I was able to show my physical strength at the combine and the Senior Bowl as well. And then, I've been playing football all my life. It's all I do. It's what I love. So, physicality and competitive spirit.
So you got JR here. Who's your agent?
J.R. Carroll.
Oh, that's him. Okay.
Yep. Yes.
Just tell us about how you felt you did today and just how the process has been.
I think I did really good. I think I definitely came out and showed my versatility. Being able to play with my hand in the dirt and also being able to drop in space. I feel like that's something that my body type and my game resembles. And I've been in Florida training, been in the hot sun, been in Fort Lauderdale, so being able to run on the beach. I got a six-pack now, so it's kind of like coming all together. So I'm really proud of myself today.
And how do you feel like you stack up with other players that are going through the same process? How do you feel?
I think I stack up great. I feel like my skill set is definitely built up my versatility. I don't think it's a lot of guys that can being able to go forward and go backwards and still be effective in that regard. Being able to rush the passer and play the run and also drop in coverage. I feel like that's the big part of my game that I really work on.
What's the ideal weight that you're wanting to head into NFL draft weekend?
So right now I'm around like 252. So between like 255, 260 probably the time I'll probably be my playing weight. And I mean, if that's what they want, then that's what they want. If they want to change it, I feel like I'm able to be flexible. So.
What can you take away from your time here at Arkansas that you can use at the next level?
Really just being able to play with top competition. You know, being in the SEC, being here at Arkansas. I mean, you're playing against the best of the best. I mean, a lot of guys from this conference are going to get drafted into the next level. I mean, it's years to come, you know, and being able to play with guys like Landon, being able to play with guys like Tree, Cam Ball, being able to learn from all different walks of life. I think that's the best part about it.
What are you gonna bring to an NFL team that kind of separates you from other guys?
I feel like really the biggest thing for me is just work ethic. You know, I feel that's what my work is built off of. You know, I'm late nights in the film room. I'm a savant when it comes to watching film. I feel like I have a keen eye. My dad being a coach, so I can see from a different eye. Being able to just teach my ways of how I watch film and my pass rush, and I feel like I can bring that to the NFL team for sure.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, boss. Thank you. Y'all have a good